welcome to your January reading. Happy birthday happy late birthday, early birthday, happy birthday if it's your birthday. It is your season and I'm so excited to, I was gonna say play this for you. Play what, girl? Play what? I'm like, wait for this. It's just a song. There's nothing. Anyway, we're gonna move on from this. Oh, why is there talking? This was happening yesterday and that's why I couldn't get the earth sign readings out on time today. So I apologize, but listen, I'm an earth sign too, so we're fine, right? Okay, we're back. That took literally 15 minutes. It can be symbolic too. Anyway, the song of the day was You Can Always Find Your Way Back Home, or the song that was playing in my head was You'll Always Find Your Way Back Home. You can change your hair, you can change your clothes, you can say goodbye, but everybody knows you'll always find your way back home. So it's important to remember that no matter how you feel like you've gotten off your path or how far you've gone here, there, everywhere, you will always find your way back home. Everything will always come back together so long as you're connected to spirit. Let go of the illusions of feeling like you're in the wrong place, timing. I feel like one of your most important lessons to learn in this life is to not be in alignment and living in accordance to everybody else, and to really align with where you feel like you're motivated to create change, not because you're comparing yourself to other people. I feel like dropping the comparison is going to be one of the most major lessons to learn, especially because you got Saturn and then compassion. It's interesting because I was getting this energy where you're going to get what you desire when you're more soft and gentle and nurturing towards yourself, when you have more understanding, more empathy, more compassion, and you release feeling so restrictive and so difficult, so hard on yourself. I really do feel like it's going to be important. Intuition was under that 22. Oh, it was under this leadership. That's another thing too. I feel like I have so much on my plate or so much to get done that I do nothing. And then I get down on myself for it. I also feel too, you could be going through a shift in relationships or what you desire in relationships, but to just hold on to it, Hold Tight by Hayden James is playing. The rib title, Bringing Back to You. For some of you too, you may have an opportunity at getting something back or having something return. It's gonna be important for you to do well and do right by this opportunity and to not self-sabotage. It feels like if you really want to create change in your life, this is going to be an opportunity to really prove to the universe that what you've been asking for, you are going to handle correctly. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting towards, like if you ask for an opportunity for something to come back in exchange and I'll do this or I'll be more serious or this and that, just do it. Just do it. Just start doing it. Do what you said that you're going to do. Okay, 43 could be significant, the number 43, because 43 is here. And then 43 is here too with 43. With 43. Illusions. Be careful of drama and falseness, being deceived by appearances or people, extreme emotions and idealizing a situation and or avoiding a difficult truth. I just feel birth and expansion was under this too, self-observance. It's going to be really important for you to remember you will always find your way back home. You have to connect back to spirit and connect back to your spiritual practices, especially if life feels like it's restricting and constricting and getting tighter and tighter and tighter. I have to break free. You could literally be getting a happy birthday text from someone that you didn't think you were going to hear from. That sounds like, oh yeah, duh, but it didn't come through. Well, I haven't done any of these for a long time, but this doesn't come through, you know what I mean, just because it's someone's birthday when I do zodiac readings. So this is coming through for a reason. Okay, let's see what's going on. Also gentleness, Archangel Sandalphon. And also Archangel Sandalphon is the angel who brings your wishes to God. So if you've asked for something, again, if you've asked for something, you're being led to it, even if it feels like you're being thrown off so far from your path, you're actually right on path. It feels like it's going to be important for you to not judge certain things coming together or unfolding or breaking apart as being, whether it's in alignment or not in alignment with your purpose. It's going to be one of the biggest things too. It's going to be important to remember that if things are happening the way that they're happening, they're playing a pivotal role in your life story. So to remember that too, because the greatest stories are told with the most advantageous type of energy. That I don't even know what that means. Anyway, Archangel Raguel, yeah, balance, order, divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order, especially when it comes to judgmenting. I was gonna say hello, judging yourself, feeling like you got yourself in this position. All these things, all this like criticism that I feel like you're just harping on yourself about. Breaking free, because it's gonna make a bit, especially if you've been asking for a certain lump sum of money and all this shit is going down and you get, you know what I mean? This is actually, I feel like, what's gonna give you that. So to me, it feels like, while it may seem like not good news, it actually is gonna be good news. Something is gonna be good news. Again, you always find your way back home. You always find your way back home. Also, crown chakra. The moon. You could have Cancer energy as well. Write your own fairy tale. Literally, that's what I feel like is happening. Leo is under that. What's under this? Sweeten the mood. Again, being more gentle with yourself. Even nurturing too is under these two cards. beloved one, yeah, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. I feel like it's going to be really important for you to know that everything is happening as it's meant to. You'll always find your way back home. Hold tight. Hold tight. It's all happening. And then write your own fairy tale too. Know too, if you've been writing how you want life to be and script writing and all these things, you can't look at it and be like, this isn't happening. It really is, but I feel like for some of you, you're in alignment and someone around you, their pattern of attraction is much stronger than yours, and you're not meant to carry the weight or the burden for everybody and kind of bring everybody out just because you can doesn't mean you have to. And I feel like this is honestly a major lesson too for someone to realize they have to change their own beliefs, that you can't keep saving them time after time, or you can't keep using your divine intervention to play into account. They have to change their own inner self if they want to have more harmony in life. And so I definitely feel like that's something that's picking up right now, especially with Leo too. They could be more, you know, like my way or the highway in their leadership, being the leader, and it can be very difficult for them to kind of come down sometimes and recognize that even the greatest leaders go through their own inner evolution. And I feel like you're just gonna have to ask yourself, how much longer are you willing to let somebody else's story be yours, you know? Because I feel like a lot of the stories that I'm telling are repeated. Anyway, let's see what else. January, you'll always find your way back home, especially with saving humanity. If you started focusing on service to self, even what was being of service to you, even if it was just something small right now, a small offering, everything will change. Everything would change. Especially if you're in the mode where you're like, I've done all I can and nothing's working. Destiny. Yeah, to me, I even feel like there's something about a partner that I feel like they're having to learn their own lesson. So if you've done all that you can and nothing's changing, someone else needs to make some inner changes in your immediate circle. Especially with saving humanity. Okay, birth and expansion. This could also be a rebirth moment. Again, you'll always find your way back home. Forgiving too, forgiving the situation, forgiving yourself. Especially if you've been blaming yourself for the situation that you're in. I'm sorry if you can hear my family in the background too. So if you've been blaming yourself for the situation that you're in, it's not your fault, you know? And then short and temporary offering, in between feeling awakened and unawakened. You could even feel that way sometimes. Like you go back and forth between feeling like, is this it? I don't know. There's a stronger resilience and trust, I feel. Not even like you have to be more resilient, more open contact. Alien energy could be significant. This also popped up for Aquarius too. So you could have Aquarius energy in your chart or even be dealing with an Aquarius. Because I even feel as well, or Aquarius placements, there's some things on your mind where you just had to move forward and it felt like something that took you off your path, but you knew it did, and at the same time I kind of wish things could just be easier. That's kind of what I feel like I'm in right now. I just wish things could be easier or more exciting. I wish for more excitement, common ground, creative communication. I also feel too that you've had to you take a lot on your shoulders for sure, and it kind of feels to me like you've had to become very creative, I guess you could say, oh, yellow butterfly, with getting someone to see something without triggering them. I definitely feel like you've become very skilled at saying things without triggering people. So that's great, you know, especially with rebirth and then the birth and expansion. Where did it go? Oh, cosmic midwifery. Oh, I guess I shuffled them. So it is gone. Anyway. Rebirth. Sorry if I'm also loud. I feel like I have to keep getting louder because there's family talking in the back, family being my brother. So there's that. Anyway, let's see. What else for Capricorn this month? That is I feel like that's symbolic because it was happening yesterday too, and that's why I couldn't film. The sun. Oh, Leo energy again, but also it's gonna get better, it's gonna get brighter, but it's happening now, and I feel like that's the difference. Okay, all of those flew that way. 3 of Pentacles. Maybe even you're a family of 3, working together in 3, living together with 3 people, and it feels like you have to just assume your own energy and not take on what other people are doing, and even recognizing where part of you may feel, I don't like the word jealousy, but kind of someone else. 4 of Pentacles reversed. Even recognizing where it's like you're going immediately to, no, that can't work, when you're offered, what's the word? Solutions? Okay. Okay, all these fell. Nine of Wands reversed, love that. At least it's kind of easing up. Eight of Pentacles, oh, the Tower, cool, cool. Four of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. And another thing too, I'm getting what you thought wasn't gonna come, ended up coming at the perfect time. So remember that. To me, it feels like something I just decided to leave behind ended up working. Something I had intended, maybe even done a ritual about. Eight of Pentacles, just because there's this cauldron, whatever, however you say it. Because something feels unexpected. And again, while something felt like a Tower moment, it actually was kind of getting something out of your way. So you could have a new opportunity away from whatever you were trying to make work. If you were trying to make something work time and time and time again and it just wasn't working, it wasn't because you weren't doing enough. It's because that just wasn't in alignment with you anymore. And you weren't meant to stay in one source and have it be your end all be all. That was somebody else's story is kind of what I'm getting. Like that was somebody else's end all be all, but yours is very different. And I feel like it's important to remember that. Especially with flower power, I feel like there's something about connecting back to the beauty of things. Archangel Jophiel is significant. Venus energy is significant. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. Again, what's the point of doing all the work? Like, I've done all the work. I've done the meditation. I've done all these things. When it's, even on my mom's calendar, it says live in gratitude now. Be of service, live in gratitude now. Even, there's a flower here. Accept the flowers that someone gives you. So I'm gonna give you random flowers. To me, I feel like you're either gonna rebirth and get out of this or feel like you're in the same place. And I feel like moving with the rebirth will be less painful than it has been to avoid the pain. Because I definitely feel like for a long time I've been avoiding a change or avoiding something or avoiding moving, even though I know that I need to and I want to. And then I like feel lack and I feel like I can't have it because it's not happening. And that feels like a more sustained period of time that's more painful than it would be to just feel like, you know what, fuck it. Whatever I'm meant to be, whatever I'm meant to do, let it be, because I can't keep living in this pressure cooker. Because I really do feel like even though I'm moving and I'm making moves, I still feel like I'm kind of in a pressure cooker. And I don't need to be in a pressure cooker. No. Okay. 5 of Cups. I also feel too letting go of somebody else's grief. 111 on the clock. That's so interesting. My friend Brittany just texted, and she's a Capricorn. Anyway, 111. Write your own fairy tale. 111. 10 of Swords. I definitely feel like too your cleaning that has been popping up for almost every reading. The drought was the very worst. Releasing and really letting go of a heartbreak and old, like this is the end of the pain. This is the end of the mental turmoil. This is the end of the fight. This is the end of the intensity. This is the end. You just have to surrender and let you rebirth, you know? 2-2 or 12-2 on that clock. 8 of Pentacles here too. It's something that you had to work for, something that you had to just allow to take place. Because I do feel like it's been a substantial amount of time in this type of cycle. And the cycle is ready to end. Again, you'll always find your way back home. 4 of Swords. Trusting that someone's actually listening to you too, especially like a passed on loved one energy, grandmother, mother, the matriarch type of energy, because you got the 4 of Swords, also the 4 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Trust. And also, you weren't going to be able to get by doing something in a certain way. You aren't going to be able to sustain yourself doing behaviors or experiencing or acting in certain ways that, you know, it's like, what's mine? I have to take what's mine or else I'm going to be left with nothing. That's kind of what I feel like. Again, it feels like it goes back to being of service. Instead of the I, being in the we, us. And not just we in family, we in collective, you know? How you treat other people without even realizing it. Yeah. Like, because to me it feels like I don't even realize how sharp my tongue can be, or how, I thought that was like my hair acting all crazy. I was like, there's no way. Sorry. It's like what you're waiting for may not be the thing that you actually want. Maybe there's something better. It's time for your story to unfold. Wheel of Fortune. I almost like summer energy. Not that it's gonna take that long, but I do feel like something like the real fruit and the real freedom and the real excitement does happen in summer. So if it feels like it's getting more tense or tight now, just trust that it's not gonna last forever. Especially by summer, you're gonna look back and be like, oh, maybe that was just like the winter depression, you know? Where are you called to go to next? If you've outgrown where you are, even just energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, where are you called to next? Even ask that. Where am I called to next? What has life got in store for me next? Because if it's this bittersweet and tough, and I'm like fighting to find the gratitude in these difficult times, what do you have next for me? Where are we going? Oh, sweeten the mood. Oh, this is like a spell. Oh. This spell is perfect when you need, what? Can I read? Yes, I can, I swear. This spell is perfect when you need to add a little sweetness to your love life or life. Maybe you've had a disagreement with a partner or go off. Why can't I read right now? Maybe you've had a disagreement with a partner or got off on the wrong foot with a potential love match. This is more so for life though. Like I feel like it's beyond partner. It could have had a disagreement with a partner, and I feel like that's going to keep happening if you feel like you're in the wrong place and just projecting it onto the relationship for sure. Maybe even vice versa. Maybe someone doesn't feel satisfied with where they are in life, and so they keep picking fights with you. Anyway, because they're picking fights with themselves, like they're just like a Scrooge. Anyway, fill a glass. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Fill a clear glass of water and mix in 1 tablespoon of sugar. Write the name of the. Maybe I'm not supposed to read this because this is difficult, clearly, for me to read. Write the name of the object of your affection on a piece of paper and place the paper in the water. Leave the glass near a window in the sunlight for 2 days. This will sweeten the situation and bring more tenderness to your relationship while simultaneously softening negative emotions. Ceremonies and celebrations. Celebrate good times. Come on. Even spiritual path. Stay strong in your faith. Wellness. Maybe you're meant to go back to healing. Like healing other people, you know? Who would have thought a healer is meant to be a healer? Anyway, anywho, let yourself feel all the emotions. It's really giving Cancer energy too. And love life, a divine life purpose, spiritual protection. I'm just gonna read the whole deck. Healthy communication in relationships. Yeah, we got topaz, aqua aura, charoite, rose quartz, aquamarine, clear quartz, jade, dolomite, turquoise, and emerald to celebrate. And if you can't, maybe you're not around the right people. I love you, Capricorn. Hope you have the most beautiful birthday. I am so excited for it this year for us. Make sure you subscribe. I post new videos every week and new zodiac readings every month too for the month. And follow me on TikTok. I post videos there pretty much every day. And also follow me on Instagram. I post videos. I don't post videos there. I post bomb pictures. So if you'd like to follow me there, follow me there. And book a personal reading with me, of course. I post, what? You guys, I don't know where my head's at right now. This is what happens when you cut out caffeine. Like coffee. Happy New Year.